This week on Canada in the Rough, Paul Beasley is hunting with his father Ken at Hillsport Hillton in Northern Ontario. They're hunting hard with their crossbows and have some great encounters with some nice Bruins. Join us this week on Canada in the Rough.
All right, well, we are here at the Hillsport Hillton, way up north of Manitowoc, Ontario. You know, we had a long all-day drive yesterday. We arrived in kind of just before dark, got all settled in, had a good sleep, and we're all set to go do some baiting, set up some tree stands, get everything ready to start our hunt. We'll be in the tree stand this afternoon with high hopes of some great big bears here at Hillsport Hillton. Let's get going.
Baiting is a very common hunting practice for black bears in this part of Canada due to the impossibly thick and never-ending bush. Baiting ingredients and methods vary, but the most beneficial aspect of baiting is being able to clearly identify the bears, allowing you to not only determine the sex of the bear, but also the age class. With any luck, Paul and his father Ken will be able to set their eyes on some mature boars this week.
This is one of the better baits here, guys, that I have. Multiple bears are coming in up through here and off this ridge up here. You can see the trail as they're coming in.
That's a beautiful spot.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I remember this from Paul's bear hunt. That's the hill where that bear was jumping, right?
Yeah, jumping here, and then there was one on the bait and one climbing the tree here. But as you see, this is a cedar area where the river runs through here, so it's cool, and the bears will stay into the cedar swamps and come up in here and start to feed.
So is that why you've chosen this spot? Is that why you've found this one to work?
Yeah, I've been baiting this now for probably 18 years in this area, and I've got another couple past here, but it's closer to Hornpain.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to bring you fellas into that. You'll enjoy it.
Several areas of entry here, which is really nice to see too.
I'm going to throw a camera up here.
You put your camera up and we're going to see what's coming in.
All right. Let's see if we can't get this positioned here. There's not a lot of trees here. That works real well, so it's pretty tight quarters, but I think we can get it.
After setting the camera and checking a few more baits, it was time to get ready for the evening hunt. A couple shots on target to make sure the bows were shooting right, and Paul and Ken were off to their respective stands for their first evening hunt.
There's a bear. Straight ahead, 12 o'clock. Here you go. No, he's not a mature bear. This isn't a shooter. But we should have fun watching him. It's a beautiful bear. Really dark, thick, beautiful coat. He's gonna be one gorgeous bear in a couple of years. When he breaks from his eating and keeps looking up, that's a good sign. Probably means there's bigger bears in the area, and he's watching out. There he goes.
As the adolescent bear worked off, Ken was later visited by a similar age class bear with a white patch on its chest that he also chose to pass. Paul, on the other hand, was hunting 20 kilometers away and was having a rather slow night, right up until the last minutes of daylight.
Oh, there's a bear coming in right behind us. It's trying to circle us and catch our wind. Oh, look at that. Man, they're smart. Even if it does calm down and come in, we won't have enough camera light for it anyway. We'll watch it for a few minutes just to see what happens, but it goes to show you how smart these things are around baits like this. There it goes. Well, at least it wasn't a completely uneventful night. We saw one.
This week, Paul Beasley is hunting with his father Ken at Hillsport Hillton Hunting and Fishing Resort. Hillsport is run by a husband and wife team, Gary and Maggie Dorian, located on the eastern edge of the Thunder Bay district in northern Ontario. With over 500,000 acres of bear management area to hunt, Hillsport runs over 140 hunting sites. On top of the great hunting, nearby lakes are filled with pike and walleye. If you like, you can fish during the morning, grab a bite to eat at the lodge in the afternoon, and then head out for your evening hunt. It doesn't get much more perfect than that in Ontario.
Bear coming out of our loud. He's gonna walk right under us. He's circling around now. He's gonna come in that trail off to the left. Oh, it's not a mature bear. Yeah, that bear's too young to shoot. There's been a bigger one that's been coming in. We've seen the two of them on camera together several times. So I'm hoping that bigger one will show himself tonight.
As Paul patiently waited on the older bear to show himself, about 45 minutes away, Ken was back in the same stand as the night before. Earlier in the day, Ken had time to review the game camera. Not only were there multiple mature bears on this bait, but one even seemed to be a color phase. With full faith in this location, Ken was eagerly hoping for a personal encounter with one of these beautiful bears.
That sounds like a bear. Just about 12 o'clock there. Yep, it's a bear. Coming straight at us. He's a good-looking bear, but he doesn't look very mature. We're gonna pass on this bear.
Though this bear would give Ken plenty of angles to shoot, Ken decided to let this younger bear walk. As exciting as it is to watch a bear so closely, this would unfortunately be the only bear that would show himself on day 2 for Ken. Meanwhile, Paul was having similar experiences several kilometers away. A comparable age-class bear with a nice white chest had already made his way to the bait and was enjoying the buffet we had laid out for him. When it comes to bears' feeding habits, generally, bears will eat 11 to 18 pounds of food each day in the fall. They can spend as much as 18 hours a day eating. Of that, berries, nuts, roots, plants, and insects are their typical forage, though they will also kill a young deer and moose in the spring. As Paul played the waiting game on the more mature bear that we'd been capturing on game camera, ultimately the mature bear never appeared before Paul lost light. With the winds changing and temperatures rising, Ken decided to change locations the following day, and having seen so much daytime activity on the trail cameras, he decided to start his sit in the morning.
Bear. 12 o'clock. Looking right at us. He's coming in. That's a good bear. He gives me a shot I'm taking. Right there. Gosh, he's down right there, not even 10 yards from the bait. That action happened pretty quick. We played a hunch. We haven't hunted this stand before, but we played a hunch that maybe there'd be some action here, and sure enough, this bear come right in. I wasn't gonna wait a long time. Once he presented the shot, we took it. I'm thinking that Paul may not even be in the stand yet. That being the case, hopefully he'll come in for the recovery, but we'll have to give him a call and find out. What a hunt. There he is.
You got him? That's incredible.
Yes, Paul,
Oh my goodness, did it ever? I was still baiting. I hadn't even gotten more than a couple baits done.
I was thinking you might be here quickly.
It took me longer to drive back to you than I was gone.
I think he traveled 10 yards, so it'll be an easy recovery.
He's right there?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, show me him. Let's go.
Okay, let's go have a look.
Oh, Dad, did he even go 10 yards?
I don't think so.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's a good shot.
Thank you.
And a good bear.
Good looking bear.
That is awesome. You know, it goes to show you, you hadn't been sitting that long, really. I mean, how long was it?
I think about 5 minutes from the time you left that we could see him.
That's it?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness. So obviously there was like a dinner bell. He hears the noise coming in, thinks more food's coming. And it goes to show you, this is, what's the temperature right now? Mid-20s, low 20s?
I'd say 22 at least, going to 27 today.
Yeah, and a lot of people think that bears are all, you know, you got to hunt them in the afternoons and evenings. And this just goes to show you, we saw the trail cameras were showing all this daytime action as we were baiting. Stick you in here and look at the result.
That's pretty impressive, Paul.
And the beauty of it is we got lots of daylight left. Go back and get them processed.
And
in
I
the cooler.
don't see any ticks, Paul.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, we'll get them tagged up and get them back and show Gary.
When it comes to hunting, harvesting the animal is only one step of many. As Ken got to work processing his bear, he first made sure his knives were razor sharp. Compact models are easy to carry with you, and sharpeners made with diamond crystals make for a quick and clean sharpening job. As for Paul, he continued his hunt in Northern Ontario. After 4 days of long sits in different stands, he had still not had an opportunity at a clean shot at a mature bear. But with Ken being successful the day before, Paul had high hopes as he started his last day of his hunt.
All right, well, this is our last day, so we decided to come out and do an all-day sit. The daytime activity on the trail cameras has been so prominent that, well, in fact, Dad shot one in the morning yesterday because of it. And so I'm gonna come out today and we're gonna sit for the day and see what happens. So it can be a long sit, but here's hoping the bears come soon. bear coming right down here, straight ahead. Right down the hill at us. Oh yeah, it's that darker muzzle one from the trail camera. Yeah, we're taking this bear. Oh, he's laying down. No, I got no shot. His leg is too far back. I need to wait for that leg to move forward. Oh, I feel the wind swirling. I need to take him now. We have been seeing so much daytime activity on these cameras that we finally decided after a couple days that we need to do it because the wind's been messing us up on our evening sits, so they weren't as productive as they should have been. And so we just thought, what have we got to lose? Rather than spending all our time going and checking cameras and checking baits, we put Dad in the stand yesterday. He gets one within 5 minutes of him sitting down. We've been in the stand a little bit longer. We've put in our hours today. This is, I think we're in our 6th hour, and that thing comes in at 3:30 in the afternoon. We have been watching these bears on camera from 6 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. They come in any time during the day. There's been 2 bears that have been coming in. We've had 2 really nice ones on the camera. This is the smaller of the 2, but it's a nice mature bear, and I am thrilled to take this home and put this in my freezer. I couldn't be more excited. I'm gonna get on the inReach. I'm gonna let the guys know that we got it. They'll probably come help us, and we are done. Thank goodness. Thank you, Gary. Whew.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Oh, good job.
Another midday bear, Gary.
Yeah, 3:30 in the afternoon.
It's been working well for us.
Congratulations.
Let me show you.
Let's go get it.
Awesome.
My God.
He's right there. I love it when they die right in sight.
Beautiful bear.
Oh my God. Congratulations.
Oh, well,
man.
thank you.
That is awesome.
It was a pretty awesome hunt.
Was.
It was. And to get both of our bears in the daytime, like that's pretty unusual. Yours was in the morning, mine was just in the afternoon, but
Exactly.
you know, that's pretty unusual.
Daytime
You sat a
activity.
long time today. 3:30.
We did.
Beautiful bear.
We did from the morning, and I honestly, after we saw so much activity on the trail cameras, like at that 8:30 to 10:30 hour, that I was really expecting to kill my bear then, and it didn't happen, so I was getting disappointed. And then this guy comes walking down the trail, and your heart just starts going again, and
This is a beautiful bear. Congratulations.
well, I'm grateful. We put you in a tough spot though, and I think it's important that the viewers understand that. We called you up because we had a cancellation,
Yeah.
and you weren't even expected to have hunters this week. You really weren't truly ready, but you bent over backwards to put us on these bears, and we appreciate it. It was a late spring. It was a tough to get these baits going for you. I know it was.
It was fun, and we made it fun, and look what we've got. A beautiful bear.
Well, that's awesome, Gary.
Always
Thank
a
you so
positive,
much.
Isn't he? Good
He-
job, man.
he is a
Appreciate
positive.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, always
Yeah.
a positive.
Beautiful bear.
Taco time. Paul, the tacos are ready.
Oh, it smells delicious.
You're gonna like this.
Looks good too.
We need to try that.
Nice bear tacos. This is the shoulder and neck, is it?
It is part of the shoulder roast, and it is definitely a roast off the neck. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, what a great week we've had. You know, folks, if you ever have the chance to come to Hillsport Hillton or anywhere in Ontario and do a bear hunt, you've got to do it. We're your hosts, Paul and Ken Beasley from Canada Rough. Remember, enjoy the greatness of Canada. Be proud of your hunting heritage.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our page and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.